So the upcoming game is going to be Complexity against SKUS. We do have the mighty Serennia and the wonderful Happyminti here to be interviews. Now, the last game was absolutely thrilling, Serennia. A lot of American fans are going to be pretty disappointed, though, after the performance. What were the defining moments for you in that game, and why did you struggle so much to peel Zom from his target?
I think like the game we lost that was 2v2. There was some confusion between Sick and Reels as far as who to go on. And the last game, there were a lot of mistakes. I know Reels dropped a freezing trap instead of a frost trap. He didn't stone form, and he trinketed nothing because he got framed out of his stun. So there's a lot of mistakes made, but I think we should be able to fix them.
Okay, now, Happyminti, you always seem to be so positive going into the games. Do you think that positivity and the fact you guys have so much fun together is going to give you an advantage in this game?
Well, I don't know. I hope so. I would say that our last game was pretty tough. We ended up losing to the exact comp that they're playing, 2-3 against Existence. They played phenomenally, and we were up 2-0, and they made a really great comeback against us. The comp that these guys are playing, DK Hunter Paladin, is something we've been struggling with and working to beat this entire season and trying to have a counter to or some sort of response to. And we'll see what we can pull this time. I think we've learned some lessons from playing against Existence. You know, you don't, unfortunately, on American Battle Groups, a lot of the good teams are spaced out. You don't have the opportunity to play against guys like these guys and players like Existence to really practice against the best. So I think that we've learned some things from this last match, and we're going to do a lot better.
Now, is this a grudge match, and how much do you guys want to beat SK Gaming US?
Well, we really want to beat them. I wouldn't say it's a grudge match. Like, there's no personal vendetta between us as players. However, we definitely want to not go down 0-2 going into playing against Han and some of the other teams. There is a lot of rivalry between us, but it's good rivalry. Like Reels, I'm friends with him. I think he's a great guy, and whoever wins wins, and we'll both move on and hopefully progress to the bracket rounds and finals.
Now, a lot of American fans are going to be watching eagerly and to see who can proclaim themselves the strongest team in America. I mean, what would you say on that? Do you think SKUS are the strongest American team at this event?
That's a tough thing to say. And I know that they haven't had as much practice as we have or EG. We'll see how they perform throughout the rest of the tournament. I don't want to, mark them out, but I do know that EG is a really, really strong team, and I know that we've been practicing really hard. So I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Okay, Serennia, something a bit different here. Have you got any questions you'd like to ask Happyminti?
Not really, no.
Not really. So you're just focusing on going into this game strong. So we will see what happens as the story does unfold. It's going to be a thrilling matchup. And quick shout-outs to Hafu, who is watching the game here, and another shout-out to Hydra, whose new movie's coming out soon, and he's watching and enjoying the stream at home. Back to Jay and our fantastic American commentator who's dropped in for this one. Thanks, man.